It seemed to be that this potentially could be a very powerful way to use the arts to communicate science. It was the type of thing that we could support and use as a knowledge translation tool to help people understand what FASD is and the problems that these kids face.
This was an effort like none other we've undertaken at NeuroDevNet.
Jacob's story is a work of fiction.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and this is my story. Well, it's not really mine. It's like not all the stuff happened to me.
And I'm going to qualify that by saying the content of the story is informed by my own personal experiences and professional experiences.
But all the stuff that didn't happen to me happened to other people, real people. Not like Superman or Skylanders, but real people.
Unfortunately, what we hear in Jacob's story is that in many cases that point of contact results in negative consequences.
Jacob has to stay home for the next 2 days, but it's not a suspension. They just felt he needed a cool-down period.
We carry them through into an educational system that is regimented instead of made for the child. And that's what the play is about.
His behavior is a result of the fact that the strategies that you are using don't match his needs. It's like trying to put a blind child in a wheelchair because it's what you have available. His programming needs to reflect his diagnosis of FASD. Why can't that kind of information be part of his IEP?
We would love to include more specific information. However, we're limited by what the ministry will allow.
This is a brain injury that needs to be recognized and dealt with appropriately. And there are ways. We heard strategies tonight.
If I could just shut out all the extra sound, I know I could do my work. But I can't. All the teachers complain that I never listen. I try, I really do, but all the sound just gets mixed up and I can't stop it, I can't...
Okay. I understand. Look, what if I make arrangements for you to work in the independent learning center some of the time, on your own? Would that help?
Yeah.
Certainly the immediate impact was obvious in the feedback after the show. What happens after the show is people start to share their own personal and professional experiences. They raise questions and then make comments.
Once they've seen the play, we start the dialogue.
I have a Jacob in my class now.
My daughter was diagnosed at the age of 4.
My specific role is to serve as that link between the story that they've heard and the science that we're generating.
Because I'm a clinician, I should say that a lot of kids with FASD still have a comorbid diagnosis of ADHD.
You're right. There are strict diagnostic criteria.
I think that if we can start to talk on that level across the whole country, some things might start to change, or I would hope they might change.
So in the back of my mind, that's the epitome of what NeuroDevNet's about, is a set of key people who won't drop the ball when they encounter something that could be momentous and event-changing and life-changing.